What up to the podverse and everybody sleeping in the cloud? Welcome to the Black Claw, where we talk black about TV, film, music, and sometimes we just digress into other conversations and drink coffee or hot tea, which is recommended by 3 out of 4 cardiologists. My name is Rod. The gentleman on the other side, or to my left or to my right, depending on what platform you are, is named Ryan. Say hello, Ryan.
What up? What up? What up? What's happening? What's happening? Happy New Year to you and all that good stuff.
Gonna get back. One day it's gonna be like it's gonna be energetic, isn't it? One day it's gonna be.
Hey, if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe, like, share, comment. And if you're on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please give us a 5-star rating. And if you don't really care for it, leave that 5-star rating. And we promise we'll do better next week. And you can also find a lot more clips on the other platforms like IG, TTFB, TikTok, FB, Facebook, Facebook. Oh, that didn't sound right. And shout out to Tiffany Custom Creations. They can hook you up, get you set up with whatever you need, shirts, apparel, all that good stuff. Found at etiffanycreations.com.
For all your apparel needs.
And I think we have a quarterback. I think
that all of you all who are watching us on some platform and commenting, please say, hey, Ryan. Hey, Ryan. And say it like that. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Ryan. We would like to see some energy from you, a little more energy from you when you say hello to Ryan. If you want to. Those of you out there might want to request, maybe to energize him. Maybe we do have a quarterback. Tyler Shuck.
You getting shucked tonight?
I won't apologize. For how I felt because I think anybody should. I think most people were like, who?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I won't apologize for it. I think even Tyler Shuck would be like, himself.
Hopefully when this show is on, like, he has not gotten hurt or anything like that.
God.
That would be terrible.
That would be terrible. Let's not put that out there. That's Saints luck. Today, we're not talking about a specific film. We're not talking about a specific TV show. We're not talking about a specific album. We're talking about a person. With the recent documentary Being Eddie about Eddie Murphy and his career, I felt, I'm not gonna lie, I felt that there was I felt there was a show in Eddie Murphy. I felt there's some superlatives that could be decided upon, and then my brother's like, I don't even think you can because it's Eddie Murphy. And
superlatives meaning the words you said that I came up with, meaning the categories.
The thing I'm talking about, superlatives or categories. I'm saying,
I never said.
What did Eddie Murphy
repeating that? I never.
Our audience is intelligent. Look, I feel I could pick what Eddie Murphy's top 5 movies were, and his top 5 funniest moments in film. I've also picked his 5 top TV moments, and a surprise that I have for you. And a little bit of a surprise. How about that?
You got a whole lot that I don't have.
I do. His top 5 movies, and it's not about money. I just think I
got the top 5 movies. I got an underrated movie.
I think
but
they're
the
important.
top 5 funniest moments and the top 5 TV moments. Yeah.
I believe.
I'll roll with it.
And let me state, I'm no shill for Netflix. I have no Netflix stock. If you get a chance to watch Being Eddie Murphy, I think it's a quite interesting watch.
It is.
Quite interesting watch. I don't know if you've watched it.
I have. I liked it.
Did you enjoy it? Okay. Yes, you did. I feel Eddie Murphy's top 5 movies. Should I just name them or just one at a time?
I don't know. However you want to go. We can go one for one, tick for tack.
Honorable mention.
However you want.
Shrek. Him playing.
I forgot about Shrek.
Him playing the role of Donkey introduced him to a whole nother generation who had
Audience.
no audience, generation, clue, audience, just of who he was. Like literally,
Totally forgot about Shrek. And I shouldn't have.
I saw an interview with Pete Davidson of Saturday Night Live fame. He said, because he has a big thing. His father died during 9/11. His father was a fireman, and his mom said that only thing that made him laugh was Eddie Murphy, and he had, to my knowledge, was introduced to him through Shrek. But then they're at the video store, which was a thing at one point in time.
They found Delirious.
He found Delirious. And it's like, let me see this. And then the mom put it, she didn't know about it. I guess I don't know what rock she lived under, but whatever it was, she hadn't seen Delirious. And it's like, what in the hell are you watching? But she let me watch it because it made me happy. Again,
she let him watch it because it made him happy.
It made him happy. Yeah. And I think she got a chuckle or two out of it herself.
I mean, she didn't let you watch it, is what I'm saying.
No, she didn't let me watch it. Okay, I'm sorry. Right. She let Pete watch it. But honorable mention, Shrek. Number 5.
Is that honorable mention or is that underrated?
No, that was an honorable mention as far as top 5 movies. So that's number 6, I guess. Number 5, Nutty Professor. Eddie took a classic comedy from the 60s. Like, people don't even realize that was a big comedy in the 60s with Jerry Lewis.
I realize it. I mean, I realize it because it was Jerry Lewis and because it would always be on a UHF channel.
Yeah.
On a random Sunday afternoon, just because you walk into the house and from outside and you happen to look and you're like, oh, look, it's Jerry Lewis and Buck T.
Jerry Lewis, and he directed himself. That's one thing I got to say. What's the name? I mean, Murphy wasn't directing himself. He's not a Professor movie, but Lewis was directing himself. But he did not play 7 different roles. Eddie Murphy played 7 roles in this movie. He played Sherman Klump, Mama Klump, Daddy Klump, his brother Ernie Klump, Grandma Klump. He played Buddy Love. And the one that people forget is Lance Perkins. That is a Richard Simmons.
I forgot about that.
It's like Eddie Murphy played 7 roles in this movie. And the fact that they sit at a dinner table and we forget that 4? Oh, yeah. Except for Ernie's son. Ernie's son.
Yeah. Except for the son.
It's him.
Wasn't it the twin? Was it both twins in the movie? Or
no, it was just one twin.
Just one.
Boy, you're going to miss Ernie.
The best thing about that movie for me was the very underrated part was where every scene with the family, when it started, you could hear the grandma saying, "I am hungry."
I don't remember that part. Wait, I don't.
And the
Man,
first
you know
one,
what?
And the first one, you gotta listen real carefully because the first time I heard it, I was like, "What'd she say?" And I rewound it, and it just cracked me up. Right? Then I started noticing. I'm pretty sure I started noticing every time they came to the table. It may have not been for everyone, but I am almost certain that it was for most of them. Like, I am hungry.
Everyone was very just distinctive. Everyone. Oh my God, man. Mama Klump was this very just dainty woman. Grandma Klump was just ready to cut you in a bit.
Yeah.
Ernie was a failed, I don't even know what to think about Ernie. Boy, you gonna miss Ernie Jr. He growing up.
That was actually my number 4 movie.
Really?
I probably shouldn't have said that.
There's no problem. Well, I want to know, what is your 5? No, we should go.
My number 5 is actually Harlem Nights.
Wow.
Yes.
Which I do love Harlem Nights. Whoa, 5? You put Harlem Nights at 5. Wow.
Yeah. Harlem Nights at 5. Harlem Nights, Harlem Nights stays in the top 5, period, because you will never get a combination of actors or comedians or whatever you want to say of that height or magnitude in one place, in one movie, probably ever again. The closest that you'll come is actually one of my other movies on this list, but Harlem Nights, you will never. You had a movie with Richard Pryor, Red Fox, Eddie Murphy, and to top it all off, you could throw in a Robin Harris.
Don't throw in Della Reese. I'm about to say, don't throw in Della Reese. Okay.
Throw in a Robin Harris. You had Arsenio Hall, who, Arsenio Hall at the time, for people who don't understand, Arsenio Hall had the world on lock with his show that was probably helped out by Eddie Murphy. And what else?
All that, as they said in the 80s, he was all that in a bag of chips.
And he had Della Reese.
Della Reese.
I mean, brother, the only way you could have possibly made that better.
But guess what? He had a young Charlie Murphy.
Huh?
He had a young Charlie Murphy.
He had a young Charlie Murphy. But the only thing that you could have possibly made that better is if you would have had Esther from Sanford and Son on there as well, bro. Della Reese and Esther somehow in the same movie, bro. That's the only way you could have brought that.
I think you know what?
And that probably have just been oversaturating at that point.
Wow, if you could have got LaWanda Page in that
LaWanda Page, Della Reese. If you would have just thrown that in there, that would have been like
to put them two in a movie together at that moment in time. Yeah, you got a point there.
And I would, and it's easy to say that, they'll be button heads. No, they would just be like girls just rolling with each other, bruh. Oh my goodness, bruh. Harlem Nights is number 5 for me.
Number 4, and I know people will say, I don't know.
Oh yeah. Let's get a number 5. Harlem Nights also. This is what I also looked at, some of the underrated scenes. Just like I said, it's very underrated with every time you come into the Nutty Professor, I am hungry. Also, Harlem Nights, underrated, is Big Man with the Maracas. When they shot up the when they raided the place.
That is so small. That is so.
Hey man,
that is.
Hey bro,
that has nothing to do with Eddie Murphy. That has nothing to do with it.
I said an underrated part. I didn't say underrated Eddie Murphy part.
Has nothing to do
I
with
said
Eddie Murphy.
Underrated part, bro.
But
as soon as
I knew immediately what you were talking about. They shot that place up.
Bruh. He was smiling until he was like that.
I'm telling y'all.
When they busted
that,
bruh, he threw those damn maracas up like, oh Lord.
If you go and watch that scene where the casino gets robbed.
Bruh, he can't beat that, bruh.
The thing is, when you said it, I knew immediately what you was talking about. Number 4, I have the romantic comedy, Boomerang. I know people going to say, why? It's got to be Coming to America, which I do love. I think it's great.
Did I even? That's why when you brought this up, I knew it was going to be this difficult. Because Boomerang was just on TV, like, I think a week ago, bruh, and it didn't even cross my mind to even think about it when we doing this episode. Knowing that I had notes already on it.
Coming to America is no doubt Eddie Murphy's playing multiple roles. It is a hilarious movie. But what makes Boomerang important to me was it was a love story it was an African American love story about people here. Coming to America.
I don't even know it was just a regular old movie, bro. That's what I liked about it.
It was a regular movie, but the thing is, the importance of it.
I mean, they had a
But I'm just saying, think about this. If that movie that movie was the precursor to The Love Jones,
Yeah.
The Best Man. Because before that, what movie had they had where
No.
none? Am I wrong? I mean, I don't
I'm trying to
remember.
think. Because Boomerang came out, I think that was my senior year of high school. Or maybe my freshman year of college. Oh.
No, there's nothing. It is the
Nah.
beginning of just a normal romantic comedy with African Americans in the lead. Matter of fact, they had a little pushback on that because they were like,
Oh, yeah.
the whole thing was, it's like Eddie Murphy said that they kept questioning, well, where are the white people? And they say a lot. They were prominent critics saying that, like, what is this
Yeah.
business? What is this business where who's running this business? Why?
That's where we go back. That's where we go back to that scene from The Dark Knight Rises, which was actually taken from the comic book Kingdom Come, where
Yeah, I'm
Catwoman
really
is,
lost.
on Dark Knight Rises, Catwoman is talking to Batman, and Batman, he says something. He turns around and she's gone. He's like, "Oh, so that's what it feels like." Oh, so that's what it feels like, huh?
And you had it number 4.
I said Nutty Professor. That's why I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 3.
I am hungry. I will say one more time, just before Nutty Professor. No, it's fine. It wasn't anything. I was about to get back into playing all those different roles, which was
Which he did the
second
first time
he did that.
in Coming to America. Let me not slight Coming to America because it's an amazing movie. It was
It was
hilarious. I mean,
It will, but I'm pretty sure it's on. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere on our list. So
number 3, I had Beverly Hills Cop. Eddie was the lead.
I didn't have Beverly Hills Cop on any in my list.
If he isn't good, this fails. This original, and mind you, this was not his movie at first. You know who this was for?
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, and he had a choice between this and Cobra.
Yeah, Betty Witchy thought that over again.
I don't think he regret.
I like Cobra though. I like.
No, but here's the thing.
I was into all of that stuff though, because I was young.
But here's the thing.
Cobra was rolling.
Is Beverly Hills Cop going to be Beverly Hills Cop with Sylvester Stallone? Remember,
No,
Eddie Murphy is a lead, and it's really an action movie. He just happens to make it funny because he's put in situations and he's ad-libbing and stuff like that. Eddie Murphy, I can't believe
he probably just would only have a.
What?
Go ahead. What?
No, I'm just saying, like,
You were talking.
he took that move. He took Stallone scraps and turned it into a 4-film franchise.
Yeah, I think with Stallone, it probably would just hit number 2. Probably had Beverly Hills Cop and 1 and 2, and that was it.
Combined
We'll
budget,
stop right there.
$240 million. Combined box office, $725 million. That's combined budget on all 4 films.
Eddie Murphy is money in the bank.
I mean,
He's money in the bank, bro.
And
I didn't put Beverly Hills Cop on my list because to me there were just so many movies that I liked. But certainly when that came out in the 80s and that hit cable, it was on almost every day, and best believe I was watching it almost every day, even though it was recorded.
But think about this. Eddie Murphy is the precursor to, believe it or not, Wesley Snipes in Passenger 57. Will Smith.
Wesley Snipes did become he became what Action Jackson was supposed to be.
Yeah. And Eddie Murphy made it where it's like, hold on, we can invest money into somebody and see if something can happen.
Shout out to my boy D-Ray, D. Smith, who was in my homeroom in high school. Always liked the Wesley Snipes with Passenger 57. He always come, he'd be in class and just turn around and say, always bet on black. he just come out of nowhere, hit you up in class, bro. Hey, he'd be like, what? Always bet on black. He on the other side of the classroom, bro.
Yeah. And it's so funny, you think about it, the successes, and this is outside of Eddie, when I think about that movie, we got, not to say I watched the TV show, but Bronson Pinchot with the, look at you, it's Scruffy. What is this? What is this?
I was about to say Bosom Buddies, but no, Perfect Strangers.
Yeah. Akmel Foley? What?
But I keep about to say Bosom Buddies, although I did watch that too. But Perfect Strangers, all right. It's like Perfect Strangers.
That dude had that scene propelled his career. Damon Wayans, Eddie Murphy, and this is a running theme I've found out. He pressed for Damon Wayans. Like he said, I'm telling y'all he's gonna be funny or whatever.
And he did. He only had what, a minute?
A minute, and he worked that minute.
Yeah, bro. There's still things out of there's still, lines from Beverly Hills Cop that are said to this day, bro. You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
Banana in the tailpipe is still said today,
bro. It is literally a thing. Like somebody will tell you, come on, bro, you ain't gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe, huh, bro?
And banana in the tailpipe is in the later list. Banana tailpipe is in the later list.
Oh, yeah.
I thinking about the Damon Wayans thing. I heard this. Not heard this. I heard Eddie Murphy tell this story about John Witherspoon and Boomerang. They did not want him in that movie. Paramount did not, and he said, "No, we got to have it." All their scenes were shot after the movie had finished primary shooting.
Oh, that I didn't know. I knew the first part. I didn't know the second part.
That got part, yeah.
Yeah.
Number 2 movie.
Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Number 3.
Please forgive me. I'm sorry.
My number 3 is Life.
Ooh. I love Life. I do.
Life is another movie where you will probably not get that cast of people together at one time. Eddie Murphy, Bernie Mac, Martin Lawrence. I mean, you can name others. They had your boy from Joanna Man and
Miguel Nunez.
Yeah, and
you know what?
Joe Torre's brother.
That was a big movie. That was a big movie for him, I think. That was a big movie for him.
They had, Rick James.
They did have Rick James.
Rick James, bro.
Playing Spanky, if I'm correct. Yeah. His name was Spanky. Yeah. I just thought about it.
And might I add, Sanaa Lathan. And might I add, that movie probably, of all the movies that I have ever seen, probably had the best outtakes that you will ever come across.
Jagged.
That wasn't even that, bro. When they was in that car, he said, "Yeah, it's my phone. I know it's 1940 something, but you know, I'm the first one to have this."
So what happened? Wait, I'm confused. What happened? Wait, I'm sorry.
They were riding in the car, bro, and the phone rang. And he was like, "Hello." He was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, I'm the first one to have this phone." He said, "Yeah, I know it's 1942, but I'm the first one to have this."
Eddie Murphy's just hilarious, man. Oh my God, life. Yeah.
Oh, also your boy. I forgot. Person we like from Dead Presidents.
Oh, Bokeem Woodbine.
I never.
You could not have. Anthony Anderson was in that, and I only realized that because
I forgot about
because about an hour before we did this, I happened to be on, and I saw a clip of what's the name saying, "Man, I didn't speak to Eddie Murphy for the first 30 days of shooting on Life, and I just thought it was me." I was like, He just didn't speak to. He said, I told him one day, I said, Eddie, man, you didn't speak to me the first. He said, man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. He said, he said, I went up to him. He used to go say hello to everybody, right? And then on about the 30, because he said, I was counting the days. I was like, is Eddie Murphy going to speak to me? Then one day I went and said, hey, man, how you doing, brother? And he said, oh, hey, Cookie. Hey, Cookie. And he said, man, he was listening to them tell that story. Nah, it's just funny. He said, man, Eddie Murphy just would not. I said, what did I do to Eddie Murphy? He wouldn't speak to me. And he said, he said, man, I'm going to speak to him. I went up to him and grabbed his hand. Hey, man, how you doing? Hey, Cookie. That was his character's name. You couldn't afford that cast now. Eddie Murphy.
No, you can't.
Sanaa Lathan. Martin Lawrence. I mean, he was the star at that moment in time. But Bokeem Woodbine, Miguel Nunez. I'm trying to think of anybody else on that.
There's a lot of people, bro. You ain't gonna have no.
Wait, well, he died, but the big man, Bear. You couldn't afford him. You just couldn't afford that cast. No. You could not.
No.
At 2, I had Trading Places.
Yeah.
Trading Places. As far as just a flat out comedy, like when I started looking at a lot of Eddie Murphy's movies, like some say, oh, we're going to do a comedy. Like a lot of them were action comedy, romantic. They had something going on. But this was just a flat out, this is a premise. 2 guys are going to switch places and just flat out fun.
Yeah, the concept of the movie is very simple yet fascinating, bro.
And here's the thing.
You just take 2 people, it wasn't about color, it wasn't about economic status, it was simply environments. I'm going to put y'all in a different environment and see how y'all act.
And these 2 do not team up till 2/3 of the way in the movie. They don't team, you know what I mean? Eddie Murphy, they are living.
Like they come together at the beginning of the movie, that's it.
I mean, if you call it come together.
When he bumps arrested into him outside, when he gets arrested.
Yeah. But I mean, in general, they're running their own lives until they come together towards about 2/3 of the movie. And
it provides also some of the greatest lines in movie history, bro.
Oh God, yeah.
Who has been putting out their cools on my floor? Bruh, if you don't know what a cool is, bruh, it goes right over your head, bruh.
But if you know,
who has been putting out their cools on my floor?
Who has been putting? Oh my!
And bruh, then he tried to get real fancy. You see my carpet? It's from Persia. From Persia. Like this dude know anything about Persia, bruh.
Oh, I mean, this is so funny. You have the Duke brothers.
I also gotta give a shout out to my boy Sadi, man, who always used to point out, another underrated part, bro. He said, man, I ain't got no knife. He said, with these I cut them.
Man.
He said, bro, when they went to jail, bro, he asked him, he said, man, you said you cut the fools. He said, yeah, with these I cut them. That dude said he a chain belt in karate, bro. A chain belt in karate, bro? And we were introduced to a very young Giancarlo Esposito. Who to this day, who now in 2025 is the person when you see him in a TV show or a movie, you're like, oh Lord, please don't. You do not want to go across him.
There's a moment you just see him, it's like, oh Lord, he gonna kill us.
When you see Giancarlo Esposito in any movie or TV show to this day, you're like, oh.
Somebody's in trouble.
He's in it? Oh my God.
Oh my God. Somebody's in trouble.
When he popped up in not Better Call Saul. Breaking Bad. Wait, Breaking Bad. When he popped up in Breaking Bad, you're like, oh God. And then it just made you even scarier.
No, that's what made him. It wasn't that bad until that role.
He was just even scarier. He was just even
that
scarier.
Role, I don't think it was until that role.
Folding up.
I don't know.
For me, before that, his best role was when he was in Do the Right Thing for me.
Like I said, he wasn't as scary. He's a crazy dude, but he wasn't like you.
No. But I'm saying,
That's it. I mean,
I'm
the
sorry,
way he
I'm sorry. I'm talking about acting.
acted.
The way
No.
his acting at the end, his scene with Sal when they burnt down the pizzeria when they got into the fight. His conversation with Sal was one of the best dialogues I personally have ever come across.
Well, he was good. He was good in that. He is now also featured on the new De La Soul Cabin in the Sky album, like in the interludes. He's in that. He's all through that album. He is. And your number 2?
Coming to America.
Hey, I can't fight. I mean, I know how I feel, but I can't fight you. It's like Coming to America.
Coming to America was I was about to say I had initially put a first of its kind, but it wasn't because Richard Pryor actually probably was the first one to do the movie with all those different roles. I can't remember the name of the movie.
Which Way Is Up?
Yeah. I didn't see it, but I've seen parts of it. I know that was probably the first time you had, at least that I know of, that you had seen somebody playing all those different roles in a movie. I mean, Coming to America, bro. I mean, me and my boys, when that movie came out, we would have to literally just turn on the tape just to look at the parts before we went out to play basketball, bro. It was like you in high school. My boy Vance be like, "Hey, bro, turn on the tape, bro." Say, "Bro, turn on the tape right quick. Turn to Coming to America, bro. Say, bro, put it on when he be singing, bro." And we just had to look at it real quick, bro. And then we walk out, go play ball. Come back home, come back to the house. Say, bro, before I go, hey, I come in, check out that Eddie Murphy right quick.
It's not just it's Eddie Murphy, but it's it's everybody else too that makes it funny. Like Eddie Murphy's funny, but everybody else is funny. The fact that you
and
have
it's even
James
funnier now to
James
know that,
Earl Jones saying,
"Yeah,
I thought you had sex with your bathers." I know I do. Like
and a very underrated part in that movie also is "Hello, Babar."
That's a moment. But it was
And nobody, unless you know who Babar the elephant is, you don't know what's going on.
It's an underrated moment. It's what? Hello, Babar.
It's like, bro, that dude named his elephant Babar. Like, Babar the elephant, bro.
If you know,
Any of y'all
you
people
know.
don't know, look up Babar the elephant.
Babar. Hello, Babar.
Babar.
Oh man, you had the late Lynn. Oh God, I feel bad that I don't remember her name.
The fact that they made sure that Arsenio Hall's part character in the barbershop was always eating. He was always eating, bro.
And not working.
They had to have been purposeful about that, bro. Because that dude was always eating something, bro. Either it was some chicken or some greens, bro.
It was fun. And his boy Clint, who was in Trading
They just
Places.
stick him in anything, bro.
His boy Clint was in that.
He was the one who initiated the conversation in the jail. Tell us how you cut him.
Till I go.
I ain't cut him with no knife. Man,
boy.
you said you
boy.
cut the dude.
That boy.
Please, I cut him.
But in Coming to America is that boy good. That boy good. Good and terrible.
Bro, that's probably one of the most. It's probably easily one of the most quoted movies by black folks, bro.
Randy Watson. Oh my God. There are Randy Watson T-shirts you can buy today. You can buy a Randy Watson tour
It's
T-shirt
to the point.
today.
I mean, like, bro, when you hear somebody say that boy good, it irritates you. Like, oh God, leave it to Eddie Murphy.
Sexual.
Like when you was younger and when the first movie came out, everybody was saying it. But then after a while, you're like, just leave it to Eddie, man. Leave it to Eddie, please.
It was that impactful.
But that's how much it was, bro.
I mean, give yourselves a hand. The moment he said, "This is my band," the way they introduced Randy Watson, you all know him as
Yes.
Joe the policeman from the What's Going Down episode of That's My Mama. And the thing is, you know that person. You know that local celebrity who's living on it. Man.
What was your boy's name, bro? What was the old boy's name who played Mad Dog?
Don't do that to him. Let's not.
I mean, that would be like if he was in the movie, if he was coming to the stage or something. You all know him as Mad Dog from The Gang, parts 1 and part 2 of Good Times. I mean, is it any different, bro? Is it any different, bro?
No, it is not.
You all knew him as Slick Skillet from Salmon and Son season 1, the pool table.
Oh. Everybody. You got people in there. What is it? Frankie Faison. Stop that shit. What did he say when he rolled down? He's the landlord. Stop that dead shit. What did
he say? You conscious.
Stu. What's that Stu shit? What's that dead? Stop that dead shit, Stu.
I know he said, you conscious.
You conscious.
He told him that. That was that Eddie Murphy's uncle?
No, that was Frankie Faison. But
no, I mean the person who was who wasn't conscious.
That was his uncle.
Yeah.
On unconscious, but that was his uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Uncle
his
Ray, right?
Uncle Ray. Uncle Ray. Yes. Uncle Ray. I was like, oh my God. It was just a good, I mean, to this day, Vanessa Bell Calloway is having a resurgence. She's on the Vince Staples show that's on She's funny. And she's funny as hell. She's funny as hell. But at one point in time, that one moment in time that she was just like bark like a dog.
Arf, arf.
Bark like a big dog.
Woof. Woof. Woof.
And the fact that they just stayed with that joke and that she hopped all the way out of with that long ass veil behind her.
Bark like a big dog. Woof.
How many times did they break the fourth wall? Like, really? Like, he couldn't believe she did that. Like, it's a great movie. It is.
Hey, boy, bro, and James Earl Jones. Let them wait.
You know, it's funny, I just watched it about a month ago and got to me.
I honestly can't even watch it anymore, bro. I mean, I'm not saying, not because it's bad, it's just, I've seen it so much that it's like when we talked about Prince 1999 and you said you couldn't listen to Little Red Corvette anymore, and I can't listen to With You by Tony Terry. When I'm with you.
Don't sing it either. Don't sing it either. You can't listen to it. Don't sing it.
You.
But I watched it and I realized that was John Amos's resurgence. That was a resurgence for John Amos. That was kind of a resurgence. John Amos would then do like episodes of The Cosby Show, being Bill's general practitioner.
Doctor,
yeah, and then he would be an admiral on the West Wing.
Take ass to get ass.
That's a quote from Uptown. Let's do it again before you wonder what he's saying. No, he was on the West Wing as an admiral, which he has a scene in the West Wing where he walks in and everybody gets all upset and he looks at the pastries on the table and he says, "Can I have one?" Yeah. He picks it up. He bites. He gives this speech about why gays in the military work. Because the same thing he went through when he was in the military, blacks in the military. And he takes that Danish and he throws it back on the table. And I was like, good Lord. That's the foulest thing I've seen in my life. He just takes that Danish and says, "At ease," and he throws that Danish back. I was like, the whole spread is ruined for everybody at this moment in time. But now coming to America, and I just thought about it. The girls in the club the twins,
Oh yeah.
all the girls. It's just,
Yeah.
it's
I
it's
remember
a
my
good
boy,
movie.
man. We used to laugh at that part too.
Oh my
He
God,
and it wasn't even it wasn't even the rap as much as it was the beatbox. The
I was
beatbox is what
I was
the
joking
beatbox is
about.
what really brought it over.
Wait, I was Joan of Arc in my past life. She
Huh?
like that, like she is lighting
She
a
must have had
flame.
something on her hand, bro. I'm like,
Bruh.
bro.
Oh my God, this is it is a truly funny movie.
Are we on? Are we on your number one movie or
My
my
number one
number?
movie, and it's the first 48 hours. 48 hours. It's
Oh
the
wait,
first. Oh wait. I'm
did I
sorry.
give my number two movie? My
I
number
thought
two
it was
movie
Coming
is
to America.
Coming to America. What was your number two movie?
Trading Places.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You said it. Your
My
number
number
one
one.
movie. Yeah, I know.
It's
48 hours. That doesn't surprise me.
let me
'Cause
tell you something.
You always like 48 hours.
When I went into that theater and the first scene is in the desert, like, and I was like, and I forgot who I was with. I said, man, we in the wrong movie. Like, what is, like, what is this? And it's like, I'm just waiting. I'm like, because I don't really know what the movie's about. You know what I mean? At this, and if you'd show me Nick Nolte, like, I don't know what Nick Nolte is. I'm coming here because Eddie Murphy's in the movie. That dude who on Saturday
Yeah.
is in the movie, and it's the first time we seen a black man on screen like that. Like, oh my God, like really, like.
Because when he's first seen, he's got headphones on listening to the police, right?
The police singing Roxanne, bro. Like had me wondering who is it? What is he singing? That's how it was. I mean, up until then, everybody's been a sidekick, and even in this movie, Eddie Murphy was nobody's sidekick. He wasn't. I mean, the biggest at this moment. Well, no, Richard Pryor was the biggest star we had between him and Sidney Poitier. And you just you hadn't seen Richard Pryor in no role. I mean, at this moment, the toy is a couple of years later, but Richard's coming into that. Richard's going into that phase at that moment in time, busting loose and things of that nature. You know,
That's gonna be real interesting, bro. When we do the toy and I rewatch that movie.
I don't know if it's going to be interesting, if it's going to be more horrifying.
I think that's what I mean when I watch it, like, cause I really used to like that movie, bro. I really used to like that movie, bro. Like,
You're gonna be like, oh. You're gonna be like, I think you're gonna be, yeah, dude, it's just mind blowing. It made it possible to believe that a black man could carry a film. I mean, Nick Nolte was a really big star at that time, and he was like kind of just dwarfed by
your number one movie is probably the same reason I chose my number one movie, because that's the one that did it for you. Mine was Trading Places. I mean, to this day, that is one of the funniest movies I have ever come across in my life.
Still funny. Oh my God. So if I do some Harlem Globetrotter shit,
What do you mean?
this is all mine. This is all mine.
You want me to break something else? No.
No.
My boy Sean. I remember my boy Sean, bro. He used to die laughing off of this dude who said, BLT, like you would find a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich.
That moment right there, bro. That moment.
My boy Sean, bro.
Oh,
He always laughing at that part. He's like, like a BLT, like something you would find on a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich.
and that's another thing. Eddie Murphy in that movie made it possible to say, like, why do you think I'm ignorant like that? During that period in time, he did Dick Cavett used to have a talk show, and he was on a show with Dick Cavett. And Dick Cavett said, I don't know if it was on public television, whatever it was, but he said, he's talking about Eddie and the language he usually said. I mean, how would you like it if I said nigger? And Eddie was like, um, like he looked at him like, yeah, like what makes you think that's okay? You know what I mean? And we came to a place where stars weren't laughing. I mean, they laughed at us, but they were like, hold on now. I'm going to put you in check on this stuff. Like, I saw a thing with Eddie Murphy when he did an interview where he told David Letterman, like, why do y'all always ask, like, what did you do with your money? Do you ask everybody? Like, do you ask everybody else how they spend their money? And it was just a different time, bro. But yeah, trading places, man. Oh my God, man. And
that was it, bro. Trading places, bro.
I think Eddie Murphy made that.
It's only
Dan Aykroyd's biggest movie, right?
You idiot.
Well, no, it's not his biggest movie. Not Dan Aykroyd's biggest movie. Blues Brothers is his biggest movie, but by himself, has Dan Aykroyd had a bigger movie in Trading Places?
My personal biggest movie for Dan Aykroyd solo was Dr. Detroit. My personal favorite. I love Dr. Detroit, bro.
And shit down your neck, mom.
Yeah. I love Dr. Detroit, bro.
That's funny.
Dr. Detroit, bro, you couldn't tell me nothing about Dr. Detroit.
I guess we've talked about him already, but I'm gonna say it. I have his top five funniest movies. I think we've talked about him. Maybe not.
I will say one. You said earlier.
Top five funniest his movie.
You said honorable mention.
Mm-hmm.
I will say an underrated movie was The Golden Child, for me.
Give me the 9-9.
that was one of the most. That was one of the most repeated parts too. I
yes.
Want the 9.
That was. I'm gonna say, like I said, his top 5 funniest movie moments. Honorable mention: Life, Cornbread. That's all. Cornbread.
Cornbread is up there, but I actually liked. I mean, I didn't even. I have not thought about this at all. This.
You ready?
I am saying this in real time, like right now. I will actually go with The Upper Room. That conversation about The Upper Room, bro, was funny.
It's funny. It is funny, but to me, he said, "You give him your cornbread, you gonna be clipping his toenails." I like
that's true.
that image to me. You give him your cornbread, and you gonna be clipping his toenails. Another honorable mention, and I give it honorable mention because Eddie Murphy is a very giving actor where he lets people be funny, like he did with Damon Wayans and your boy Bronson Pinchot in 48 Hours and Boomerang. When Marcus is talking to Gerard, and he says, "My folks is hitting it in your bathroom." Your folks are smoking weed in my bathroom? Nah, man. They fucking. And Eddie Murphy says nothing.
Just give him a hug, bro. Just give him a hug, bro.
Bruh, and he hugs him, bro. Now, mind you, David Alan Grier is hilarious too, but when Eddie Murphy says nothing.
Yeah. David Alan Grier, that's another person who you don't think about bruh. David Alan Grier, I saw where he got an award for, I don't know if it was a Lifetime Achievement Award or something he got, where he was very appreciative. And all I could think about was there is that show he used to have out called Chocolate News.
Chocolate News.
There is a skit out there that has been deleted from the atmosphere about concussions, bro.
Man,
that is the funniest skit I have ever seen in my life, bro. Bruh, it was a concussion convention, bro. I think it was a CTE convention, bro. And they had all these people there with concussions, bro. Oh my God, bro. I'm not trying to laugh at the people with concussions, bro.
But you laughing. You're laughing,
bro. Bruh, Oh my gosh, bro.
David Allen Greer has always had the talent to go a step too far, but it's still funny. It's like you can't be like you can never be like, oh, that's wrong. You be like, you find it. He has the talent for that. At the number 5 funniest moment, dinner scene in Nutty Professor. Bottom. That's it. Just the dinner scene. That's all I'm gonna say.
I am hungry.
That is just the funny scene.
Yeah.
Number 4, the opening scene in Trading Places. When the Vietnam veteran, he's like, where you? And the police stop. He's like, hey, baby, what you have a man with no legs? You never go back. And then the police roll up on the man, and he said, and he's talking about, yeah, man, I was, he's doing this like that Stevie Wonder thing. Yeah, you know, I was in Viet Cong. Yeah, ding a dang, dang, dang.
Yeah, he just started saying his name, bro.
But then to say, I have legs. And see,
That is when you really think about it.
I can see I have legs.
And the police were cool. They're like, you know what? Let him go, bro.
Let him go,
But
dog.
then he
It's like,
ran into Dan Aykroyd, and they just ruined it all, bro.
we've already mentioned it. Number 3, banana in the tailpipe. It's bruh. He
Yeah,
walks.
bruh.
So you two, the second team, we're the first team. We're not falling
We're
for
not
the
going to
banana
fall
in
for
the
the
tailpipe.
banana in the tailpipe. It's banana in the tailpipe.
You're not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. It should be more fluid. I'm not
Look,
falling
man,
for no.
I ain't falling for no banana in the tailpipe. But that's not even the funniest part is, see, you've been hanging with this dude too long.
You been hanging with too long. Bruh, that is so.
That's the funny part. See, you've been hanging with this dude too long.
Number 2, the jail scene in Trading Places. Tell us how you cut
Yeah,
him.
I would always put that with number 1.
I'm a
I
karate
would always
man.
put that number 1, bro.
I cut him with.
Just like Trading Places was my number 1 movie, I would put that scene number 1 against anything, bro.
Tell him
I
how you
will
beat.
put, bro. In fact, I will take that scene and put it up against the field, bro.
It is.
Just like I will take, like my wife asked me about my favorite. She knows my favorite TV show of all time is Seven, and I always tell her, I say, look, I tell anybody who will give me their ear, I will take the first 3 seasons of Sanford and Son and put it against the field, and you can go get whoever you want. You can go get whatever show you want. I will put those first 3 seasons up against anything. Sitcom wise,
You will put Trading Places. Nice.
I will put that scene from Trading Places. I'm not gonna say the whole movie.
But that man says, tell us how you beat the cop. Cops. Plural.
Yeah.
Cop. And they use tear gas on me. That's the type of shit they use on crowds. He's just running, dude. He's just going off. And I still walked in here like a man. Why you not bruised? That's when he goes into, I'm a karate man. I bruised from the inside.
Bro, he's bruising from the inside, bro. It's
I
the greatest
bruised
stuff,
from
bro.
the inside. But then he goes into the, I wish my bitches would get
Yeah,
Yo,
he pointing to a wife that's not on his arm, bro.
Then they question the fat dude get questioned by, didn't I tell you? He don't talk to him. He talked to Clint. Didn't I tell you that the phone in my limo was broke and I can't get in touch with my bitch? No, it's genius. And Clint, yeah, what is you?
What's number 1?
Ignorant? I come into America and say, Randy Watson, bruh. He is.
Yeah.
He playing.
I mean, I can't argue with anything.
It's when he goes into the greatest love of all, and it never stops. Like they're going around the whole. They go to John Amos and them, and he's still singing it. And when they come back and he gives that ending, sexual chocolate.
Hey, shout out to my boy Vance who caught it when he's singing, and they go to the back. They're back there selling the food.
McDonald's.
Remember they went to the back.
McDonald's.
And they were with but you remember they left that scene and they went to another scene where John Amos and them was selling food in the back.
Yeah, they were right there in the room. Yeah, McDonald's. Yeah, that's why you heard it.
But you could hear in the background him still singing,
Yeah.
and you just heard him say, "How they used to be." I decided long ago. Then they went back.
That's the beauty of it, because you're hearing it never stops. It is the backdrop for the whole thing, and then you come back and he's still going. Bruh, sexual, like I'm saying, this is my band, Sexual Chocolate. Mind blowing. Yeah, like I say, years later you can get a Randy Watson T-shirt.
Yes.
A Randy Watson tour T-shirt. I've seen teenagers wear
a
it.
Solo T-shirt.
Yes, you can. You didn't have these moments, I guess.
I didn't know we were choosing them.
Here's a surprise. This is a surprise. I got the TV moments, but Eddie Murphy's top
But I could
3.
choose. But all of the moments you chosen would have probably been the ones I chose.
How about this? I got his top 3 dramatic moments. No, they're all number 3. Fucking over. Pardon my French. Messing over the buffet at the Harold Club. He goes in there and he beats the dude down, and then he walks over.
When he changes from Eddie Murphy to Richard Pryor, and then back to Eddie Murphy
to the stuntman. He flips him over the back, and then he rolls over and he sits there and he says, "You know, Victor, you into some messed up, and I'm pretty sure you killed Mikey, and I'm coming after you, dude." He is giving off like Bruce Lee vibes. Like he is. Eddie Murphy, like people, it's funny, but it is also some very dramatic moments in that movie.
Oh yeah.
It's some very dramatic moments in that movie. And Victor Maitland is kind of shook a little bit by Axel Foley. Victor Maitland is kind of shook by him. I don't know if it's Eddie or if it's a combination of Eddie and her. Number 2 is Love Should Have Brought You Home Last Night.
That was probably more Halle Berry.
It's more Halle Berry. It may be more Halle Berry, but that moment, I just was like, ooh, that became a cry.
Oh, bro, that probably was the original. What's this? Like until TLC came out with No Scrubs, they were probably still using that line. Until No Scrubs came out, there's Love Should Have Brought Your Ass Home Last Night.
Ooh,
and then when No Scrubs came out, I was like, okay, we got a new one. No Scrubs.
Love Should Have Brought Your Ass Home Last Night.
When black women turn around, like, hey girls, we got a new one. We don't have to use Love Should Have Brought Your Ass Home. We got No Scrubs now.
But the number 1 moment, and I think it should never should be ignored, Eddie Murphy's dramatic talents, was Dreamgirls, when he was sitting there playing
Dreamgirls.
Well, there's a scene, and you need to watch it. There's a scene in Dreamgirls where his character is named Jimmy Earl. Mm-hmm. Jimmy Earl is dating one of the girls in the group. Jimmy Earl, when the girls first come up, Jimmy is hot. He's a real hot singer and stuff like that. But at this point, Jimmy's career is kind of waning right now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he's looking for a new sound. At least the guy, Jamie Foxx's character, has told him he needed a new sound or whatever. And he's found a new. He made a new song, and it's a message song, and it's during the late '60s, during Vietnam. So he makes a message record, kind of like what's going on. It kind of mirrors what happened with Berry Gordy, and it's not Marvin Gaye, but it kind of mirrors what happened with Marvin Gaye, this, that, and the other. And he talks, he plays the song, the girl's in the room, Jamie Foxx is in the room, and he's got this jean shirt on that's kind of like got studs on it or whatever, and he's sitting there, and he's listening to the song, and when it's finished, he says, it's good, but it's a message. We can't put a message song out right there. Yeah, Eddie is, but when he says good, Eddie's character, Jimmy, is so happy, like, yes, Yes, I got a new sound, this, that, and that. But it's a message. Can't do it. And everybody's like, man, people are craving out there for this, that, and the other. He says about making hits. And Jamie tells Beyonce's character, I need you to meet somebody outside. And he turns as he's leaving and he says, lose the shirt. It's messing up your image. And mind you, Eddie has said all of maybe 12 words at this moment. He says, lose the shirt, and he walks out. And Eddie starts to roll up his sleeve, and he pulls out a needle and some drugs. And everybody's like, no, don't do that. His girlfriend says, I can't watch this. I can't. He has yet to say a word. And when she says, don't do it, and he looks at her like that, she leaves. And I forgot the other character's name, who is his producer. He says, brother, not right now. And I'm telling you, you need to go see it, because that is the moment that Eddie Murphy earned his Oscar nomination. He says, brother, you don't need that right now. Eddie looked at him like this. And, bruh, the look on his head, Negro, I'm about to shoot this dope, and you need to get out of my way. I swear to God.
I'll check it out.
It's bruh, Dreamgirls is worth it. I'm not going to lie. To watch Eddie in that, he should have got the Oscar. How about this? His performance in that whole movie, somebody at the Oscars need to run out next year and say, you know what?
Yeah, I mean, I heard it. I heard he was supposed to be. He should have gotten more.
He was amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah. I just had the dramatic moments. Oh, I got to say this: the Black Log is sponsored by Faded Black Funeral Homes. Death is a part of life, but put life into your loved one's death at Faded Black Funeral Homes with T-shirt printing tattoo artists on site to commemorate your loved ones. Fade to black.
You know what? I didn't do it, but we're gonna go ahead. Let's close out the show. I'm gonna give off the top of my head top 5 SNL moments that I think.
All right.
That might be on your list. One of them I'm not going to refer to. In 2025, I cannot talk about that particular, which it would have been in one of his top 5. And you know what I'm talking about.
I hope I don't mention it. I don't remember. I hope I don't.
Oh yeah, when he played the good Reverend.
Oh, yeah, I don't even. I didn't have that in my top 5. For real? I didn't.
I mean, I'm not saying it was. Yeah, we probably because it was on that special. Because I had to take the best Eddie Murphy Saturday Night.
Okay.
But if I had to go with it, and these are not in particular order, I gotta go with
none of them in order.
Huh? No, this
I
is
have
not
none of them in order. It's just top 5.
The Gumby Christmas special, with us just coming off of Christmas, bruh.
Damn, I don't have that.
Bruh, that Gumby Christmas special, bruh. When he said, "Hey, boys and girls, you want to hear a story?" Say, "Yeah." But gather around and keep your damn mouth shut. Bruh. And he read them a story, bruh. Bruh. You have not seen the Gumby Christmas special, bruh?
I have.
And bruh, this dude read a story that said, and I think I remember it. He said, it was the day after Christmas. The world was peaceful and calm. Santa had finished delivering all of his toys. His back hurt him so. He was very tired. Then he made a cup of hot cocoa, hot Swiss Miss hot cocoa. And then an elf said, "Excuse me, Saint Nick, could I get a taste of your hot cocoa?" Santa went crazy. He grabbed the elf and tore his lungs out. The end, boys and girls. That was the story, bruh, that he told these boys and girls, bruh. It's amazing that I remember that much, bruh. That was the story that he told these boys and girls. And then, when the little child said, that was a nice Christmas story. And then she named somebody, bruh. He put her out the house, bruh.
I do remember that, because they ended the sketch on her looking in the window freezing.
With the snow, yes.
I do remember that.
I will also say, But We Sings. Buckwheat Sings.
I got Buckwheat, but it's not Buckwheat Sings. Even though Buckwheat Sings is so good.
It's actually two. Buckwheat Sings, in which he took all, he did Betty Davis Eyes, and he did I don't know what Una Pa' Nuna Banca was.
That's a Freddie Fender was a Latino country singer back. But
I don't know. He said Una Pa' Nuna Banca.
That was Eddie Murphy did a commercial. You gotta let everybody know it was a commercial at Buckwheat Sings Records. It was like a commercial. Yes. Yeah, that was funny.
He said he also did I don't know that song. Bum ba bum. I'm the barber of the what is it?
Oh, that's the Barber of Seville.
The Barber of Seville.
That was from
the Barber of the Bill. Bigaro.
He got that from the Little Rascals days. Oh no, Little Rascals days.
Oh, okay.
He actually did that.
That was he also had this. I said two Buckwheats. When Buckwheat got shot.
That's it. I got that. Buckwheat assassinated,
and they did it like Ronald Reagan's
Buckwheat
assassination attempt, bro.
Because
for people who don't understand, when Ronald Reagan had his life somebody attempted to assassinate him, and that was true, bro. They kept showing it on TV. They kept showing how they had to push him into that car, and they did the exact same. I could not believe
they did that within the week.
I could not believe, bruh. I'm talking about somebody who is 7. I'm 7 years old, and I can't even believe, like, they just did.
Nobody could believe that. No one could believe that they were doing that inside of 10 days of this man being shot.
And for those of you who don't know, you need to try to go find it.
They're talking
they went from him getting shot all the way to saying that Buckwheat is dead. They brought him into the surgery. They brought him to the hospital, bruh. They followed him to the hospital.
Joe Piscopo was Ted Koppel. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Buckwheat is dead. Brought to you by Texaco. And they kept saying brought to you by Texaco.
Texan. Because Buckwheat would have wanted that way.
Yes, Buckwheat would have wanted it. Oh my God. That is my number 5.
I named 3 already, right?
Yep.
Only one of them made your list. Actually, I think I named 4.
I'm going to get one. I'm going to get another one. I know.
When he went on, that's probably where it all started with the coming to America, when he went out into the world as a white man.
Yep. White like me.
That's what it was called?
White like me.
When he went out into the world as a white man, bruh. Bruh, when he went into that store, what are you doing? Buying this newspaper. Somebody around? Take it. And he said, slowly I began to realize when white people are alone, they give things to each other for free. Bruh.
I'm sorry, Mr. White. You have no credit. Excuse me. Let me take this. Silly Negro.
That was a close one, wasn't it? He said, that was a close one, wasn't it? He said, what a silly Negro.
The last black.
Bruh, even the preparation, bruh. And for those of you who never heard of Dynasty, that was a TV show that was like a soap opera, except it came on nights because he said, I watched lots and lots of Dynasty. You see, they keep their butts real tight. When they walk, their butts are real tight. Let me see my butt real tight when I walk.
Hilarious.
There was another one, though. There's got to be an honorable. They're really on the honorable mentions. I mean, you could go through any of the Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood.
The
Christmas Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood was always
two of mine. You named 2 of mine. White Like Me and Buckwheat Assassinated. I had a sketch with him and Lou Gossett Jr. had won the Oscar for Office in the Gym, and he hosted.
I think I do fake remember that.
And Lou Gossett was a father. And Eddie, basically, it was the Mr. Robinson set. It was kind of Mr. Robinson set. So Eddie Murphy comes in.
I think I do. I fake remember that sketch.
And Lou Gossett is like, "Where you been, boy?" "I've been out, Pop." and they got it very serious. And they're talking, it's like, "Boy, what you been doing in them streets? Why you worried about it?" Pop, and it's very, very serious. And then he's like, "You know what? What?" And Eddie Murphy said, "This sucks. This sucks." Yeah, and then they break the fourth wall and they start saying, like, "Who wrote this?" Like, man, I have a father. I have a great relationship with my father. And he said, "My father," and he looked up to it and he said, "Pop, say hello." And he's like, and Eddie Murphy says, "Sit down." And they keep talking. And mind you, during the whole thing, there's this African drum playing in the background. And Eddie Murphy walks over to the closet, and there are 3 guys in there playing African drum. And he opens the door and says, "Shut up."
You know
and
what?
then they said, "Who wrote this?" And then they brought a white guy in here, and they wrote a white guy and said, "Well, I wrote it." Do you have a father? I have a father. It's to me one of the funniest things ever.
There is one honorable mention that I'm just thinking about, and I know I was thinking about in the beginning, and I don't remember what the skit was about. The skit was about it wasn't on stage. It was a skit that they did, that they had recorded, and it was literary, like people in jail doing literary.
Oh, you talking about
they
Kill My Landlord?
Tyrone Green doing "Kill My Landlord," bruh. Oh, it wasn't even, the name of the poem was Images. My bad. It was Images by Tyrone Green. Dark and lonely on a summer's night. Kill my landlord. Kill my landlord.
I forgot
Watch
that.
dog barking. Do he bite? He said, "Watch dog barking. Do he bite? Kill my landlord. Kill my landlord." Nobody pays attention. Say, bro, I know this is by heart, bro.
I'm mad at myself. I'm pissed. I'm upset.
He said, "Slip in his window, break his neck. Then his house I start to wreck. Got no reason. What the heck? Kill my landlord.
My landlord.
Kill my landlord. CILL, my landlord."
Man, that thing is going, but when he says CILL, he's been, bruh.
He was so serious about it, bruh.
I'm angry at me for saying that I forgot "Kill My Landlord." Oh my God, it was beautiful. I had Clarence Walker, the 5th Beatle.
Oh, I am actually appalled that I forgot the 5th Beatle, bruh.
So you say you helped create everything? Yes, I helped create everything. It said,
me and Vance, bro, my boy Vance, bro, when he used to play that cut, bro. Come on, y'all. Man. I can't remember the name of the song. What was the name of the song? It was a Beatles song.
Oh my God.
What song was that? He said, "Go ahead.
I want to hold your hand." Man.
And I remember, I think about it. Me and my boy, shout out to my boy Eli, bro. We used to always laugh at, "Hey, Paul, let's get rid of Clarence and steal all his good ideas."
If you play it backwards, you can hear. Clarence Walker was a man, who claimed he helped create everything with the Beatles. He was the 5th Beatle. He just claimed that he created everything.
Yeah, bro, he had a lot of skits, bro. I mean, I could do a lot of honorable mentions. That
And wait,
5th Beatle, bro.
You got to say what he wanted. I only want $5,000, $200.
I think what he's like, $5. He said, $200. Get my head straight. He said, "Get my head straight."
He helped create the whole Beatles discography.
Bruh, and mind you, for y'all that have not seen, how did we forget? And you might as well put, you know what? Since we forgot it, let's just go ahead and put it as the GOAT. The James Brown Celebrity Hot Tub
That's my
Party.
number one. That's my number one.
Okay.
That's my number one. James Brown Celebrity Hot Tub. Well, bruh, James Brown Celebrity Hot Tub. And it's just a song, but you just...
I am mad at myself, though, about that 5th Beatle. Like, man, I don't know how I forgot that.
And Joe Piscopo is the host. They say, so you claim that you helped create
They
everything.
did a hard.
I taught them how to pick their afros. I did everything.
They did. Remember they did too. They did. That was messed up too. I mean, it wasn't messed up. It was at the time. It wasn't messed up because nobody knew what CTE was. But when he did Muhammad Ali, bruh.
He did a young
And
version of Muhammad.
And when he sang Old McDonald, bruh. I'm sorry, people. Look, man. I love Muhammad Ali to this day. But, man, that dude said, Old McDonald had a phone. E-I-O. And just to let you know, basically, they were supposed to be talking to Muhammad Ali the day after the fight.
They showed him as a younger Ali, and then they showed
younger
him as
Ali. Yeah, and as an older Ali, it was after a fight, and was that supposed to be after the Larry Holmes fight?
It was after the Larry Holmes fight. That was the whole thing. It was after the Larry Holmes fight. That's it.
Bruh. They
at that point, him and Larry Holmes was the champion, and he was past his prime. You know what I mean? He shouldn't have really come back.
They showed that's the messed up part. They showed CTE in its early stages when nobody knew what it was. They just was like, oh, bruh.
But yeah, my number one is gonna be James. Ladies and gentlemen, James and Clint. His boy Clint was the one who did the now. Ladies and gentlemen,
he did.
It's James Brown Celebrity Hot Tub. It's like when you first hear it, wait, what? James Brown Celebrity Hot Tub, and you got the band, you got the James Brown band dressed in swim trunks, and they playing.
That's why when you said you got your top 5. Like, I don't even know how anybody can come up with a top 5 on SNL. Because you got Richard Pryor, bro.
No.
When he was doing...
But it's just Eddie Murphy.
Did Little
Eddie
Richard
Murphy.
Simmons.
Richard Pryor.
I'm sorry, I said Richard Pryor. Eddie Murphy did Little Richard Simmons.
Oh, wow, that was...
He changed it from Richard Simmons
to Little Richard Simmons.
Little Richard Simmons.
I found it funny.
Wop, baba, loo, bam, wop, bam, boom. Oh, my goodness, bro.
But I just remember the hardest me laughing with these. It was James Brown Celebrity Hot Tub, White Like Me, Buckwheat Assassinated. Because the shock.
That whole thing with White Like Me and my boy, we used to work at Athlete's Foot back during college, bro. We would actually laugh about that all the time. And sometimes when people would bring their shoes up to the counter, they would pull out their money or their credit card. And sometimes it would be either him or I, we'd be behind the counter at the cash register and say, what are you doing? There's somebody around. Take. Nah, just kidding.
I'm just kidding. I need this job. I'm just kidding. I need this job. I'm so kidding. That was a joke.
But we used to do it all the time, bro. People would come up sometimes, bro. You'd be like, they pull out the money. Because what they would do, they would put it down and they would kind of turn around like, not just waiting. They'd be like, what are you doing? There's somebody around.
You lucky you didn't tell the wrong. You lucky you didn't tell the wrong brother.
I'm just joking.
Hey, that was a joke. Hey, that was a joke.
Now, mind you, we knew who to pick and who not to pick.
I'm glad you did. Could you tell the wrong one?
We were like, nah. Some people be like, nah, I ain't playing the joke.
Look at it. Don't play with them. Don't play with them. Not them. Not the one with the scarf on his head. Don't play with him. So yeah, man. Yeah, I told you.
You did. I'm kind of surprised, bro.
I told you this
was. I was sketchy on this. I was like, ooh, I don't know how much I'm gonna have to say on this, but you said that. I'll remember as you talked about it. You damn sure right. I remember.
I said I think we got one. It's something to talk about here. So yeah, I've enjoyed this. There's no more. It's Eddie. We talk about Eddie Murphy, so it goes without saying. I've enjoyed it. We've enjoyed this. Hey, so from the boys in the home office at the Black Log and from Rod and Ryan, to next week. Peace.